In this quiet moment, as the world moves softly around you, a powerful message comes from Archangel Michael, carried on the wings of divine truth. This is not a casual word or a passing thought. It's a sacred warning meant to protect you from a danger you may not yet see. The air around you is shifting, not in the physical world you walk through every day, but in the unseen spaces of your life, your emotions, your spirit, your mind. A storm is gathering, not to harm you, but to break open secrets that have been hidden in the shadows for far too long. This storm isn't here to destroy you. It's here to reveal truth, to clear your path, and to set you free. Archangel Michael speaks of a man you've never met, a stranger whose name you don't know, but who has been watching you closely. This man, a private investigator, has been tracking your every step, collecting pieces of your life like a puzzle he was paid to solve. For weeks he's been taking photos, recording your movements, and writing reports with your name at the top. But just hours ago, heaven turned the tables. Someone discovered him, and the evidence he gathered meant to hurt you fell into hands it was never supposed to reach. Amen. To claim this divine blessing. Number 333. This wasn't just a job for this investigator. It was personal. Someone you know, someone you might have trusted, hired him to dig into your life. They didn't just want to watch you. They wanted to expose you, to unravel your peace, to dim the light you carry. But God had other plans. The trap they set for you has caught them instead. This man parked his car near your home day after day, watching your routines, listening to your conversations, waiting for the right moment to strike. His orders were clear. Capture your every move and deliver it to the person who paid him. But he crossed a line. He went too far, breaking laws that led to his arrest. Now the report he worked so hard to create is in the hands of someone ready to bring the truth to light. Type Amen to receive this blessing. Number 541. And know that heaven is protecting you. Some of the photos taken without your permission are now evidence in a case far bigger than you could have imagined. The investigator's report mentions someone you trusted, someone who acted like they cared while secretly passing information to hurt you. They didn't expect divine timing to step in. Type Amen to claim this blessing. Number 972. And stand firm in this truth. Just before their plan could take hold, something shifted. An alert was triggered, and the truth began to burn through the layers of secrecy. Strangers observed you, but now those strangers are the ones exposed. The investigator confessed part of what he knew, but he's holding back certain names, afraid of the powerful people who hired him. Their plan was meant to disrupt more than just your peace, Sayat. Was meant to stop your future. Type Amen. To claim this blessing, number 788, and trust that heaven is fighting for you. A woman tied to this plan has disappeared, her absence raising questions. She knew too much, and before she could speak, she left behind a voice message mentioning your name with fear in her voice. That message is now with someone preparing to take it to the authorities, and your name will come up not in blame, but as part of the truth. Everything is moving faster than they planned. God says your energy disrupted their darkness, forcing their secrets into the open. Even when you didn't know what was happening, your spirit was shaking their intentions. A court file is being built, filled with names, dates, photos, and a folder labeled Final Move. That folder was about you, but divine intervention stopped it from reaching its target. People around you might start acting strange, not because of you, but because they sense the truth closing in. Ignore anonymous calls, they're not worth your peace. Type Amen to claim this blessing. number 6064, and stay grounded. Archangel Michael promises that within 7 days you'll hear news that confirms this message. Don't panic, open your heart and listen to your gut. You might start dreaming of moments that feel familiar, tied to the secret surveillance you didn't know was happening. Your memory is waking up, and that's no accident. A letter, never meant for you, is being sent to your address. It contains 2 names and a warning, unlocking truths you didn't see before. The person who turned the investigator in is someone from your past, acting not for money, but for reasons you'll soon understand. The investigator's hard drive holds names you haven't thought of in years, all connected by envy or revenge. A woman's voice on a hidden recording stands out. Her instructions were cold and cruel. She didn't just want your picture, she wanted your downfall. But her words are now the key to her own exposure, and the authorities are turning their focus to her. Type Amen to claim this blessing. Number 190, and know that justice is unfolding. The confusion, the quiet pain, the moments of doubt, they're all leading to a divine breakthrough. The enemy is caught in their own trap. Another twist is coming, one that will surprise even those closest to you. Someone who smiled at you, who shared your space, was secretly passing details about your life, trading your peace for their gain. Their name has been uncovered through payment records and emails. Hearing it will hurt, but it will also free you from trusting the wrong people. God is replacing betrayal with true allies, and Archangel Michael urges you to let the dust settle. What's broken will be rebuilt stronger. What's lost will return in ways you can't yet imagine. Your name is being spoken in legal rooms, not in blame, but in awe. You stood tall through a plan meant to crush you, carrying yourself with grace, despite being the target of a secret investigation. Type Amen to claim this blessing, number 820, and embrace this truth. The investigator tried to erase your name from his files before his arrest, but it was too late. The system saved everything, and now those files are tearing down the real enemies. You're no longer the target, you're a witness to the truth. Those who paid for this scheme are now scrambling to find lawyers, terrified of what's coming. Someone who was part of the plan is writing a confession, unable to carry the weight any longer. Your name is in their words, along with the real reason they turned against you, not because of anything you did, but because of lies they believed. This person is stepping forward, not to ask forgiveness, but to set things right. A woman you once helped in a dark moment is named in the files, having forgotten your kindness to join the others. Now, she's the most exposed of all. Type Amen. To claim this blessing, number 744, and let go of the pain. One photo in the investigator's files has become key evidence, capturing a moment you don't fully remember. That single image is clearing your name, turning the tide in your favor. Those who feared your growth tried to silence you, but your destiny is unstoppable. Their fear proves your strength. Archangel Michael declares that the time for truth has come, and those who whispered against you in secret will now speak your name with respect. Your silence was your shield, and now your truth is your weapon. Justice is chasing them, and everything they tried to hide is working in your favor. A file labeled Phase 2 listed your name next to a false accusation meant to ruin you, but it failed because heaven stepped in. Someone in law enforcement is watching over you, keeping your details safe as the case grows. There will be a moment of calm before this shift, a divine pause to ready your heart. Silent helpers are protecting you, and this victory is more than justice's transformation. Type Amen. To claim this blessing, number 318, and prepare for what's coming. Court papers will mention your name, but not as a suspect. You're the one who endured, who rose above while others fell. Reporter might reach out, but wait for the right moment to speak. God will give you clarity first. The voices that spoke against you are now quiet, shamed by their own actions. The investigator, in his final confession, admitted everything, overwhelmed by the divine presence he felt while facing his own ruin. He saw your strength, your innocence, and couldn't carry the lie anymore. The cycle of betrayal is over, and a season of divine restoration has begun. What's coming isn't punishment tide's promotion. Those who tried to expose you have only exposed themselves, and your name stands strong. Type amen to claim this blessing, number 390, and step into this new chapter. Everything hidden is coming to light. The person behind this is now being watched by the very eyes they hired. Their emails are traced, their messages tracked, because they crossed both spiritual and legal lines. Their allies are stepping back, some confessing to save themselves. Every confession mentions your name, not in guilt, but in truth. 2 major platforms have been asked to recover deleted posts and files with your private details. A document written late at night listed people they planned to contact with lies about you, but it was stopped before it could spread. The lawyer they hired, unaware of the full plan, is now sharing names to avoid trouble. Type amen to claim this blessing, number 474, and know that the truth is winning. You may be asked to share your story soon, but don't be afraid, the truth is already defending you. A woman you once shared a peaceful moment with is named as a silent accomplice, her role small but rooted in envy. The final file marked last evidence had your face, your words, and a note in red. Take them down. But that file is now their downfall. Archangel Michael says angels are around you, called to fight this battle. The car that parked outside your home is in police custody. Its tracking device is useless. The investigator named people who seemed untouchable, and your name appears in their confessions. They were innocent. They didn't deserve this. You were chosen to be preserved, hidden in plain sight as your enemies expose themselves. Let's type amen. To claim this blessing, number 877, and feel the divine shield around you. A box of evidence photos, IDs, maps, and papers with your initials was delivered to an office today. It was never meant for you to see, but it now proves your innocence. One person involved is planning to run, but every path leads to a dead end. Truth moves faster than fear. A calm voice will call you soon from an unknown number, sharing what happened behind closed doors. It will bring peace, not confusion. Archangel Michael assures you that what you didn't fight for is being won for you, grace at work, justice in motion. Type amen to claim this blessing, number 319, and breathe in this victory. One last file remains, a voice memo that names the person who gave the order. When it's found, everything will make sense. Your delays were divine, keeping you from the wrong place at the wrong time. Those who left you were never meant to stay for this moment. Your dreams will grow clearer, your peace deeper. You were attacked in silence, but now you're being lifted in public. The one who tried to watch you fall is now watched by the systems they thought they controlled. Your name is safe, and a final message will come through an unexpected source, confirming this truth. Let your story shine in places they said you'd never reach. Type amen to claim this blessing, number 609, and rise. This is not the end of your journey, but the start of a new chapter written by heaven's hand. The fire you walked through burned away the lies, leaving only truth, strength, and a path lit by grace. You were chosen, not for pain, but for a purpose bigger than your enemies could understand. As this story closes, you're stepping into a season of restoration, joy, and unshakable peace. The whispers against you are silenced, the shadows gone, the lies undone. God has declared your name will rise above the storm, untouched and strong. Type Amen to embrace this blessing, number 266, and let's rise together.